Welcome back everyone. Today we're going to take a look at two different configurations of the Pavo20 Pro Cinewhoop. On the left we have the O4 Pro version and on the right we have the O4 Lite. It's basically same drone, same frame, same motors, but it's completely different experience of flying. You can see that O4 Lite has some custom modifications. Basically the camera uses a flywheel wide lens kit, and also I have a GPS unit installed, a buzzer, and a custom aftermarket antenna. You might ask why the canopy is 3D printed. Well, because I maybe broke already 4 stock canopies of the O4 from the O4 Pro, and I just decided in the end to print my own, and it's very durable. The O4 Pro is stock, and as you can see it weighs dry weight 116 grams. They recommend to use this Lava 3S batteries, 550 milliamps, and with the battery it weighs 159 grams. This Pavo20 has no modification whatsoever. Now we're gonna weigh the O4 Lite version, and dry weight is 103 grams, so much lighter, just from the O4 Pro and O4 Lite differences. And with the same battery, 550 milliamps Lava 3S, it weighs 146, so that's about 13 grams lighter, but consider that it has a GPS, a buzzer, and custom canopy. So next we're going to talk about the propellers. As you can see, the O4 Pro version has the stock propellers. These are just you put them on to the shaft and it's a tight fit. There's no way to mount some screws. These are the Gemfan 2218, and they fly pretty good. The only issues with them is with time, when you crash in the grass and there's small sticks and you try to turtle mode, flip over, you might spin a propeller, and if it spins hard enough you're gonna melt that hole there, and that propeller is useless at that point. And I've been trying to find replacements. I mean, of course you can always buy the stock propellers, just have a lot of spare sets, but I've been trying for a while to find a proper substitution, because I really need to put some screws to secure the propellers. So on the O4 Lite version you can see these are totally different propellers. These are HQ props and they have holes for the screws to go in. The Pavo20 Pro motors actually have screw holes, which is a huge benefit. So basically they meant to be used with screws. It's just kind of a major con that the stock propellers don't come with screw holes. But yeah, these propellers fit perfectly fine, and they provide I think more lift, because the area of the propeller is bigger and they're quieter than the stock propellers, and the drone flies quite well with them. On this drone it's a different tune. So Pavo20 Pro, the Beta FPV have 2 tunes for the Pavo20 Pro, one for the O4 Pro and another tune specially designed for O4 Lite, and switching between those two really makes a difference. You can see here the canopy is not the ideal design. The camera is kind of exposed, so if you crash the camera will tilt up or down, but I didn't have any major issues with it, no jello. This is the specification of the HQ props, T2.2 by 2 by 3. Didn't find them readily available on Amazon, but ordered this from AliExpress. I'm gonna include some links, and they work amazing compared to the stock Gemfan 2218 props. Highly recommend. Like, I actually, once I'm out of my stock propellers, I'm only gonna run the HQ props. First we're going to fly the O4 Pro version, and I'm gonna give it a quick spin and see how it flies. It's all stock tune, basically how you get it out of the box. Okay, Pavo20 Pro with the O4 Pro. So we're gonna do some cinematic cruising first. Gonna test the range. This has the integrated ELRS antenna. But you can see I'm already losing reception. But I'm flying quite low and I'm right behind this brick wall, so let's see if you can first crash. But that's fine, let's push it. Yeah, you can see that I'm hovering around, let's see, I'm hovering around 23%, pulling around 5 amps on hover. So as you gain some altitude, so you're already getting the low battery warning. Yep. Can definitely notice that it's pretty heavy for what it is. Like it's struggles a bit to carry the O4 Pro. And you can see the screeching noise from those propellers. Yep, it flies well, quite good. Yep, low prop wash, but overall it's quite balanced. Flies nicely. This was my first drone that learned to fly, so I can say it's a pretty good beginner drone. But so we ordered 2 minutes, so I kind of pushed it, and the battery is like almost depleted. But if you take your time, you slow down and just fly cinematic, I think this does a very good job with the O4 Pro. You can see it flies quite smoothly, and you can, yeah, it's pretty maneuverable. But I'm just gonna come back and land it, and we're gonna take a spin on the O4 Lite and see how that performs. Okay, next we're going to fly the Lite version. Fresh battery. Let's go for a quick spin. Can hear all the crows interested in my drone. Okay. Let's see. Hover throttle is around 13, which is much better than the O4 Pro. So let's go for a quick spin. See if we get any gyro shakes or jello in the video. It's pretty smooth. Beautiful day. Let's go for a quick turnaround. Let's try to stay over the road. You can see that I'm hovering, pulling about 4.8 amps. Not majorly different. Right, let's do a quick dive. Yeah, I feel much more confident with the O4 Lite. It's a lighter quad, better props. I think if you can just change the props on the O4 Pro version, it's going to be a major improvement already. I should try it. Yeah. These props are new. I just changed them, but I already crashed, so they're dinged up. That's why you see that it shakes when I try to regain flow. But yeah, flies amazing. Oh, something happened there. Oh, my battery is not happy. Let's come back. Come back. Just do one more round. Cinematic flying. Definitely not happy. Gonna land it. That battery's toast. So in the end, what do I think about O4 Lite and O4 Pro on the Pavo20 Pro? Really, I think if you want to get into the O4 Pro VTX, you should go with this one, with this combo, because I just think it's a better value for money. For around $360, you get a 2.2 inch CineWhoop, you get an O4 Pro, so you get a fair price for the O4 Pro, and yeah, that's basically all you need to get started. Would I go with the O4 Lite version? Well, yes, if I had the O4 Lite camera, the VTX, available, and I just need a platform to put it on. Basically, I think this platform, this CineWhoop, is the best for the O4 Lite, especially with the cage they provide. Has no jello, no gyro shakes, and it's a very, very good value. I think it flies better with the O4 Lite, and overall, this is a more like a freestyle ready combination than this one. This is definitely for cinematic only. So I would recommend both, but I'm really happy with my O4 Lite build, and I'm gonna keep this as a spare. Thanks around for watching. Consider subscribing and give it a like. Bye.